There's a room that makes almost anyone cry in under 40 seconds, and no one agrees on why it happens. Let's get right into it. Tucked away in the basement of an old research facility stands a small, empty room painted completely white. No furniture, no decorations, no sound except a faint hum from the air vents. Yet nearly every person who steps inside ends up crying, sometimes quietly, sometimes uncontrollably, and always within the first minute. The phenomenon was discovered accidentally when lab interns reported sudden emotional breakdowns while doing routine checks. At first, supervisors assumed it was stress, but the pattern repeated with over 200 volunteers. The room isn't scary, dirty, or painful, but something about it hits the human mind like a switch. Psychologists who studied the room initially blamed sensory deprivation. The pure white walls erased depth perception, and the constant hum removed silence, creating a strange, floating feeling. But that theory fell apart fast. Even people trained for extreme environments, soldiers, monks, deep-sea divers, broke down just as quickly. Then scientists noticed something alarming. Heart rates don't spike before the crying starts. Instead, emotional collapse comes first, then the body reacts later. It's as if the room bypasses the normal emotional process and taps directly into the subconscious. Further experiments reveal that tears triggered inside the room aren't tied to sadness alone. Some test subjects laugh while crying. Others describe overwhelming nostalgia, even for memories they hadn't thought about in years. A few report feeling like someone is standing behind them, watching quietly. When neurological readings were taken, the brain showed activity linked to suppressed memories, moments people thought they'd forgotten. Whatever is happening in that room seems to unlock the emotional equivalent of a hidden drawer inside the mind. The facility's engineers check for physical causes, unusual frequencies, electromagnetic interference, air pressure fluctuations, or chemical traces, but the room passed every test. That's when researchers noticed something subtle. The temperature in the room is always 1.3 degrees lower than the hallway despite identical ventilation. Even stranger, microphones picked up faint bursts of sound every few minutes, too soft for humans to hear but shaped like whispers when analyzed. No one knows if the sound is coming from the vents, the walls, or somewhere else entirely. Things escalated when a thermal camera recorded a cold shape standing in the corner of the room for 6 seconds. Right before a volunteer burst into tears, the shape vanished almost instantly, but sensors detected a sudden drop in air density, as if something invisible had entered and left within moments. Since then, researchers have refused to allow testing after midnight, claiming the room becomes emotionally unstable. The facility has been debating whether to seal the room permanently, but closing it might hide answers that could reshape how we understand human emotion. So if the room isn't dangerous, toxic, or rigged, then what exactly is reaching into people's minds and making them cry?